Hello, everyone. We are talking about how Benji is going to make everyone love one another.
Why not?
I think it'll be interesting. That is a very strong goal there, seeing as how the dynamics already shifted towards at least one person cares for none of them.
Or so she thinks.
Oh, okay. Think you're gonna change your mind?
Yes.
All right, I can't wait to see this.
Goals.
All right, so I don't know if you guys have been following her on TikTok, but Impassable Creations has had a whole bunch of videos go up lately of her new bags that she's making, the new collection, the changes she's made within her company. It's pretty impressive. So go support her, everyone. Follow her on TikTok. Follow her on Twitter. Go check her website, impassablecreations.com. Get yourself a nice dice bag. Get yourself a scrunchie that matches it. And if you use the code GOATSMILK, you'll get 10% off. Now, down to the nitty gritty. Last week, when we debuted this adventure, 4 of you began by meeting in the Dragonspire Inn. You made your way to the castle to speak with Fatalis Indecourt. And you discovered that there was supposed to be a 5th among you, but was late.
Sorry.
You did a little bit of traveling, fought some shark fish things on a paddle boat, and then made your way to Elkstead. Yes, that one. And you found the Dragonspire Inn yet again, which greatly confused Abigail.
Doesn't make sense. It's an impossible place. It doesn't make sense.
Well, it's there, sweetheart. So now you ran into a very colorful character who is seemingly the 5th of your party. And we left off with you guys taking rest for the night. And we will pick up with you waking up for your meal. Yeah, for breakfast before you head off. So, how do you guys want to go about that? Benji, you are quiet.
Mir's gonna go down and grab some breakfast.
All right.
Benji would also head down and would head straight to the cook.
To the cook?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell him how to cook.
No.
He's gonna put a little special something in your food.
Okay, so you make your way to the door you try to make your way to the kitchen, but as soon as you get close to the doors, you hear the bartender call out, sorry, no customers allowed beyond that point. If you have a request, let me know and I'll pass it along.
Well, I have a most wonderful request for this morning.
Oh, do tell.
I would like your finest breakfast meals possible for my new friends.
Now
A feast.
Okay, so
Mir heard all this, right?
Probably.
Mir's eyes just get wide in excitement.
He's just like, food? What?
Food?
You're gonna feed me? You're my best friend.
You're gonna feed me and it's gonna be wonderful and scrumptious?
All right, so...
Actually, he probably wouldn't say scrumptious.
Yeah, that sounds like it might not be in his vocab.
That might be a little over his vernacular.
Yummy.
So, you notice it is the same bartender from last night, and he kind of just gives you this quizzical look and goes, "Your new friends. I dare say the one with the cat doesn't seem very friendly."
Have you never tried to make new friends before? The best way is with food.
Fair. All right, you're five of our best. Yeah.
And what's the cost for that?
Oh, about 3 silver.
3 silver? I lay down a gold piece. Keep the change.
All right. And he disappears into the kitchen. Do you sit at a booth at the bar?
Are there tables that we can move together to make us all sit in like a circle?
Big round table.
So you'll notice as you look around and try and determine if there's other tables that there are large parties sitting at various tables throughout, and none of them seem to have put any tables together.
I will find some smaller tables and start moving them through the crowds to make a bigger table.
Okay.
I don't know that that's okay.
All right.
I'm like, are the tables like the chairs where they just accommodate?
Okay, so the tables, I'll tell you this out of character. Yeah, the tables work just like the bar, you know. They
that's what I
expand
thought.
to accommodate.
They just accommodate.
So you go to grab a table and you push it up to another smaller table, and they just kind of fuse into one.
What wonderful magic.
So, all right, so you two take a seat. Anyone else?
Mir doesn't wait. As soon as the food hits the table, he starts digging in.
The food has yet to hit the table. You two are the only ones downstairs as well. Well, of your party. The place still looks as busy as it did the night before, but still not full.
So Benji looks over at Mir. Have we had the chance to meet yet?
Talked a little bit yesterday, but it wasn't very long. You spent a lot of time with Abigail? Abigail was her name.
She goes by Abby, don't forget.
Abby, got it. I like that name.
Yes, me too. And you're Mir?
Mir, yes. Good to finally meet you.
And what do you do?
One might say I have a propensity to take things from others.
Benji checks his pockets.
That's a smart move. I would check my pockets too.
Very well, as long as you don't do that for me. Understand?
I mean, as long as you don't have anything I want, I will leave it be.
I'll provide the food, you don't steal from me.
You know what? I'll take that deal.
Benji holds out his hand to shake.
Mir takes it and shakes it back.
Okay.
And I guess we are waiting for y'all to wake up.
All right. So
I'll wake up and walk downstairs.
Let's say whoever wants to wake up next.
Yep. I'll head downstairs and look around and see them at the table, and I'll go pull up a chair to the table. What's up, dudes?
You seem in
Welcome,
better
friend.
spirit.
I mean, I'm always chilling.
Well, we have a feast. Please help yourself
When it arrives.
once it arrives.
What? Okay,
In 20
cool.
minutes.
What they bringing? They got eggs?
I believe they have a little bit of everything. Whatever we want, they will make sure we get.
Cool.
So you do eggs.
Yeah, I like eggs.
I like bacon and pancakes myself.
What are pancakes?
You've never had a pancake. Oh, you simply must try one. They're divine.
Divine, huh?
I do that.
I go and tell the bartender if we can get some pancakes specially made with blueberries.
He nods his head and goes to relay that to the chef.
Cool.
All right, so You guys are awaiting your food. Probably be a little bit, as the rest of your party's not even awake yet, or at least present.
I mean, we could totally eat without them.
Could, but they believe in, you know, hospitality and all that here, so they're gonna wait until your party is present to bring food out.
What is this hospitality thing that you speak of?
It's when you get hurt, you go there.
Oh,
No, I believe that's the
yeah.
hospital.
I've been in those before. Yeah, I've had a tumble or two.
A tumble or two.
Just a tumble?
Are you a gymnast?
He stands up, and I would like to do a flip in the air.
Yeah, make me an acrobatics check right now.
Okay. 17.
Okay. I'll say you did that.
Nailed it.
Claps in approval.
Just take a small little bow and sit back down.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Chow, can you do a flip?
I don't know. I'll try it.
Oh, shit. All right, make me an acrobatics check, Chow.
Fall on the table.
So we'll take that as a no.
I didn't even hear it go off.
That's an
Oh,
11.
it's 11.
So you give it your best go, but on your way down, you smack your head off the table. You're gonna
I think I got this helmet.
You're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning as your head just rebounds off the table and rattles
is
inside
that?
your helmet.
Jeez. I guess I can't flip that well.
You can't stick the
You-
landing.
You are
That's
blessed
okay,
in other
you can leave
ways.
it to me.
So while this is all going on, I'm gonna come down now. Kind of like see my head popping a little bit in and out of the shell as I'm yawning. I'm just a little like groggy, wiping my eyes, coming down the stairs. I'm making my way to the table.
All right.
Hello, my
Morning.
beautiful magic rock. How are you doing today?
Friend, welcome.
I'm tired, but I'm good, thank you.
Did you not sleep well?
I think I might have fell off the bed. I don't remember. I woke up this morning as a rock.
Aren't you always a rock?
Sometimes, not all the time. It's only when I want to be really, really sneaky.
So you want to be sneaky when you're sleeping?
Yes. I had to be prepared for anything.
Mm.
It's true.
And she kind of like puts her head in her shell and she's just like this the whole time. She's yawning in there waiting. And she peeks her head back out and she's all excited. She goes, I smell food. Where's the food?
Yes. So you guys smell just various aromas coming out of the kitchen. You smell mainly meat, bacon, and sausage. Very overpowering, but like you can just smell all the different seasonings they use. And I would say around the time that Abigail decides to come down the stairs is when the food begins to come out. And you just see as Abigail comes down and sees the group sitting together, there's a large platter of various breakfast foods: bacon, sausage, eggs. There's some fruit, toast, pancakes, even though French toast is clearly the superior breakfast item.
It's debatable.
Not really.
No, not really.
How about some chicken and waffles?
Mm.
You asked for pancakes, not waffles. I'm sorry. So
Waffles,
waffles,
also
blueberry,
superior to
yes,
pancakes.
yes.
Chicken waffles, chicken waffles.
All right, so Abigail comes down and sees the big platter coming to the table. It clearly looks like someone went and ordered a feast for all of you, or maybe just Mir. I don't know.
Benji motions to the open seat for Abigail.
Abigail like looks at the group, looks at the food, looks around at like all the other tables where there's all these people, and she pulls out a book and a quill, and she goes up to like the first table she sees full of like just strangers. And she points at one of them. She's like, "Where did you come from?"
Excuse me?
What city did you come from?
Hello to you too.
I didn't say hello.
I
Please,
can't.
could you please
Well,
just
yes,
answer
you're
the
right.
question?
You're right.
It's very important.
And you're being quite rude. You approach and
It's
ask questions, and you can't even
very,
introduce
very
yourself.
important if you would answer the question you don't know. Okay, goodbye. And she walks off and she goes to another table. And she's like, can you please tell me what city did you come from?
This one looks just as shocked as just like, yeah, sure. I came from Drone. Are you
She
okay?
writes it down in her book. She's like, "Yes, I'm fine, thank you." And she wanders off and she just goes from table to table asking people what cities they have come from. And every time they answer, she writes it down.
Okay.
And so she takes her book and she goes straight to the bartender that she was talking to yesterday. And she's like, "Okay, I think I understand now, but I do have a question.
Okay.
So, how does time work here?"
Rather normal.
No. That also makes no sense because all of these people work from different places and they all do not, follow the same time that we do. The world is very big.
What?
And so that doesn't make any sense. You're telling me if time is just normal here, that doesn't make any sense.
An
If we're
hour,
everywhere.
an hour here is the same as an hour wherever you came from. It makes perfect sense.
Don't think
It's-
you know how the
it's-
world works.
Especially since most of these people come from the same continent where you came from.
No, they do not.
Ah.
Actually, well, I will admit I have not been everywhere, but fine. And she walks off. She's like muttering to herself, "It's just full of lies. I know he's lying to me. There's no way this place can exist the way it does.
So-
It's
okay,
a
so-
void.
okay.
I'm not walking to a bag of holding."
So do you believe he's lying to you, or do you want to make an insight check see if he's lying?
No, she just refuses. She just refuses to believe him.
Okay.
Benji is plating a thing of food for Abigail very carefully, thinking of what she might like.
Good luck.
That'll be interesting.
The cat just jumps
Such
up
a
into
crapshoot.
the seat that y'all left for me.
All right, so you guys sit there and enjoy your breakfast. Is there anything you want to do? Any discussions you want to have while you're eating, or are you gonna stare awkwardly at each other and just eat?
The cat jumped on the table, literally.
Hi, my cat! Cepheus!
All right.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. Like I don't really. Yeah, I know that I'm working with them, but we're not like buddies. So yeah, I'm just eating. I'm just chilling, waiting to see what we gonna do.
All right. So
what's our plan for today? Are we going to continue on the road?
I believe so.
Abigail comes over, and she looks at all the food, almost in disdain, and like picks up some fruit and pops it in her mouth, and then she takes out the map and she unrolls it, and she's like, "All right, we are here in Elkstead, I guess, and we still need to head south.
Are you sure we're in Elkstead?
Yes, we are.
don't do this to her.
Where else
Why
would
do
we
you
be?
ask? Yes, well,
mean-
that's where we came in. I'm sorry, we went over this before. The bartender said wherever we came in, that's where we will go. Where did you come from?
Yes.
Were you in Elkstead or did you come from somewhere else?
Oh, I came from somewhere else.
No, you came
Ooh.
with us, you idiots.
Are you
What did you
sure?
ask?
I'm talking to the pint-sized one.
Me?
Yes, no
I'm
Malone.
much more
If you
that.
could please answer.
No, Malone.
What? What?
Ma'am.
Rude.
Ma'am? Excuse me,
Ma'am.
how old do you think I am?
Well, from your attitude, I'm guessing about 60.
Probably that's
Sounds
how
about
I
right.
was raised. What town did you walk in from?
I honestly have no idea. Isn't that curious?
Okay,
No.
for player knowledge, he was in Elkstead, just kind of bumbling through. He legitimately though does not know the name of where he was.
Yes.
I know last time he had said that he legitimately thought that he was supposed to be in Elkstead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But his memory is not the. And I
Alright.
have a name, Abby.
Excuse me. No, I specifically said you may call me Abigail and not Abby.
You said your friends call you Abby.
You are not my friend, and neither
I
are the
heard
people
Abby.
here. I merely work with them. I will not answer
I'm
to
gonna
that
call you
name.
witch.
If we are going to still continue on south, either we could head south. I'm like trying to decide which way I'm looking at this map. We can either head to Trossie. Is it Trossie or Trossea or I don't know. Trossea.
Trossea works. Sounds fancier.
Trossea. We can either head to Trossea or Anons. Both towns will, and we can, it really depends on how long you wish to travel without stopping at civilization.
Well, I'm up for an adventure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
say
I'm
we
just
get to
along
where
for
we
the
gotta
ride.
go.
Very well. We will head straight for Anons then. Yes, I
Anons.
suppose Anons.
A non.
Like the bread.
I'm sorry, is there an echo?
Anons. It's a wonderful name.
Sure. Anyways, so
I'm gonna just gonna
Once
annoy
you-
the hell out of her. I'm
once
sorry,
you
and
finish,
I'm gonna go in my shell and just say echo. Keep going, echo, echo, echo.
so as soon as you finish your
Ha-
breakfast, we shall head off.
Will you be having any more?
She grabs another bit of fruit and says, "I'm quite all right, thank you."
Well,
And
thank you
she
for eating at
she takes
my
off.
table.
Mir's gonna make himself another knapsack to go. And just
She heads back
shoves
to her
food
room.
into his bag.
The
Okay.
cat stays.
So, how many of you actually looked at the map when she had it laid out?
I
mean, I
tried.
would have looked over, but I don't know how far they are.
I would have glanced, but I wouldn't.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
I'm not,
so
like,
basically
really paying attention.
none of you would have actually taken
No.
a good look at it.
Not really.
Peering? Can I say peering? Peering.
Yeah, peering.
Okay, so you took a glance and saw the overall, but you didn't check to see how far away any of these places were.
Correct.
All right,
She seemed a
so
little hostile. That's why.
Abigail, after looking at the map and plotting out where to go, you, judging from the distance you've traveled on foot and how long it took for you to travel on foot to Anons, it will take roughly 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
That's an adventure.
And now,
Sounds like fun.
now
Did
do remember,
say.
the map also only shows large or notable places. There are small villages scattered here and there.
Will you please
So-
buy a horse and a wagon?
I don't know if you guys got enough gold for that.
I don't think we
No,
do.
you probably do, depending on who
no.
bought what.
I
We
know
didn't
I
have
don't.
enough.
I don't.
I ain't got shit. I got like 3 copper pieces.
Okay. All right. So she disappears to her room. You guys are still kind of munching away. There's a cat butt on screen. Mira is making a knapsack for the road. Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have the gambler feature. I want to gamble my 3 copper coins.
Okay. You got to find someone to gamble with.
Oh, it's all detailed like that.
I mean, that's
Alright.
kind of how
What are you-
gambling works.
What are you gonna gamble with
I mean,
yourself?
I don't know.
I
It just
would.
says.
I bet
thought it just
you
said.
3 copper.
Oh
Oh man, I lost my 3 copper, but man, you won the 3 copper. Congratulations.
Sad day, friend.
So like a game of dice going on in this inn/tavern.
Make me a perception check if you want to look.
I don't know. Chow wants to look. I went to my room to get my shit.
So if Chow wants to look for anyone
No,
doing any kind of gambling, he can make a perception.
Okay.
Mirror's up for a little bit of gambling.
Okay. Make me perception.
All right. So hold on. Because this says, so I think I get like advantage on this because it says any games of chance or figuring odds. It says you get a solid sense of which choice is likely the best one or which opportunities seem too good to be true.
Okay, so
What does that's
so
why I wanted to
basically
use
that
it.
just
I thought I
means
had
in
like
the game, if you're playing a game and gambling or something, you'll have a better chance at winning.
okay. I thought it was like a feature like I could use. That's what I thought it was.
It's kind of hard to gamble money with yourself.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why I thought it was like a system. But I got it. It's
All
cool.
good. All right, so if you guys
Mirror's still up for gambling.
okay, make me that perception check. See if you can find anybody.
Oh no, I was gonna gamble with him.
Oh,
I was gonna take
For
his
my
money.
3 copper. I'll just keep my 3 copper, bro. Cool.
okay.
Throw it towards the horse and carriage.
Big money.
Okay, so you guys don't gamble. You continue to get ready and wait for Abigail to return. You guys, when she gets back, you guys can either. Well, I suppose this knowledge would be for Abigail.
Why you gotta wait on
Not
her? You
knowledge,
guys are the
but-
ones
well,
eating.
You guys are all traveling together, so they're waiting on you as they're finishing up.
Did they got their stuff with them? Did they just come downstairs and just start eating like at a buffet?
How do you know? How do you know they don't just have the clothes on their back,
Okay, well,
or
she
in
might
this
think they got
case,
some.
the shell on their back?
Mm-hmm.
Just keeps all her stuff inside the shell.
All right, so Abigail, if you guys have the gold, you will be able to try and find someone that is willing to sell a horse, a wagon, a cart, something. Well, actually, you guys would need a wagon. For how many of you? But
Mhm.
So while we're waiting, I'm gonna go and try and find this wagon person and maybe try to strike a deal.
That sounds like a plan.
to be fair, you have no idea how far away it is, and she has not relayed any of that information. So you have no idea that it's going to take you 2 weeks on foot.
But I don't want to walk, no matter how far we're going.
I'm gonna toss you my 3
Sushi?
copper pieces.
I don't mind rolling if that's possible. Then walk.
Long
She's
ass
just-
roll.
Just someone pull her, she'll get in her shell.
Everybody just sit on her.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Hey, on an incline, a turtle that's withdrawn into their shell is a dangerous weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I should know. I
Very
was
true.
once that turtle.
oh,
All right. I gotta tell this story. A little off track. A friend of mine, he was DMing for us before he passed, and we triggered a trap down a large descending set of steps. And once he said that the steps turned into a ramp, my brain went, withdraw now. And I turned into a giant bowling ball and took everybody out.
damn.
Whoops.
Yeah,
legit.
yeah. Whoops is right.
Fantastic.
All right.
That's great.
So you
And
guys,
then there was one left alive.
you guys finish eating, and Abigail returns with her stuff.
All right. Are you all prepared for our quite long journey?
Nope.
How long you thinking?
Well, you did choose to head straight toward Anand's, so we're looking at roughly 2 weeks on foot.
2 weeks.
Seems like an
Roughly.
awfully long time.
Yes, when you're
Go
going
get that
somewhere
wagon, homie.
far, it takes a long time.
We
so,
can get a wagon.
do you
So
have
do you have-
money for a wagon?
Do you?
Yeah, I gave him my money already. I pitched in.
Oh, that's lovely. That was very kind of you. How
Is
much
it?
did you pitch in?
Say
3
all.
copper
You
pieces.
should have just said all that I have.
It's all that I had. 3
Nope, 3 copper
copper
pieces.
pieces.
Yep.
How very helpful.
Thank you.
So I will admit, walking is probably not good for that long. So, if anyone else wishes to get a wagon and I assume an animal to pull it, perhaps
Don't
we
look
should
at me.
actually put our funds together.
Benji
I don't know
eyes
how
the
much
cat.
my
Ignore that
costs
roll.
here. Excuse me.
Trying to check something. So.
She's just glad none of them knows that she can like shape into animals and shit.
All right, so
This is true.
you guys are gonna exit the Dragonspire Inn and look for animals or carts or
Yes.
something. Okay.
A cart person.
Cart person.
A wagon
or
and a horse.
we-
Anything we can find for transportation.
Okay.
Yes. Is our best bet going to be actually finding someone who, for some reason, sells these things, or perhaps hit up a, I don't know, farmer or
Stable.
merchant or something?
Okay.
Don't you tend to
Stable's
ride
not
around
a bad
on
idea.
brooms?
Quick question for
She
characters.
like looks at the broom that she's holding, and she looks at you. She's like, "I very well could. Would you like me to leave you behind with the map?"
A map isn't that hard to find.
Very well. She gets on her broom and she flies away.
Okay. Quick question. How much do all of you weigh?
Ciao.
45
How much do
Oh,
we weigh?
Yes.
How much do I weigh? Where do I
Yes.
find that at?
Did you-
165.
Yeah,
I'm like
you should have assigned your character a weight along with age and height and all that.
like two.
Yeah, I know. I'm like looking where I put that. Oh, 127.
Okay, so 215, and what'd you say,
Oh, my hilt.
147? Oh, you said 147?
Ooh. A 145.
Abigail, what'd you say?
Oh.
127.
127, okay.
Excuse me, I don't even weigh 147.
Hey, people were talking.
Dang.
All right, Shelby. What's up?
I'm 140.
I feel like that's light for a turtle.
It is. I don't know how much I should put it though.
300?
All right, well, let's just say I'm 350.
I have
Okay,
no idea
350
how much
sounds
these
about
turtles
right.
weigh.
Yeah.
I mean, tortoises weigh a lot to begin with, so...
Yeah.
Hold on,
Wait,
I got you guys.
who did we say was going to be our Google person?
I got you.
Not
guys,
here
I
in
got
chat.
you guys.
Oh, they're not here. It
They're
was
not
Gabe.
here.
Who's Gabe?
It's
They're not,
Gabe, yeah,
not
right.
here.
No, Gabe was our boat
Freaking
person.
Gabe.
Oh,
Gabe is the boat
Oh,
god.
okay.
The boat person.
All right,
Sorry.
we're going with 320 for her weight.
They stand 5 to 6 feet tall and average 450 pounds.
Average.
Average 450.
Average.
She's
So
a
it could
little
be on a
turtle.
lower
She's a little
end.
turtle.
But it's going to be
Little turtle.
relatively large.
Little
All right,
turtle.
we're gonna go with 320.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, well, she's a very small turtle. It's fine.
Well, she's young, right? That
I-
makes sense.
Shit, I don't know how much they live.
A growing turtle.
60 years, so I'm 1/4 of my life already.
Oh yeah, that's fine then. You're a perfect weight for your age. You're a
Oh,
healthy
yeah.
turtle. Okay. Now
Oh,
back to the game where we don't try to figure out the logistics of how much a turtle weighs. that will be important for how many horses you would need, all that. So,
Yeah.
as of right now, it would take a minimum of 2 horses to pull all of you, without a wagon. So it'd probably take. You probably need 5 or 6 horses to be able to carry you, pull the wagon, and all your stuff.
Damn.
Do that math.
Well, no, I'd say 4. 4. I looked at the wrong stat block. It's fine. It was close.
So 4 horses and a wagon?
And a wagon. You find someone.
Is the wagon to put the turtle in?
The wagon is for the people to walk in. Or not walk in.
Wouldn't we ride the horses?
No, they're not riding horses. I mean, you could ride them, but
Who gets non-riding horses?
the ones that use it to pull stuff.
Me.
Don't call me out on my inability to speak.
We get the multifunctional horses, man.
All right.
So
All right.
Abby has flown off.
Abby's
don't know,
flown
dude.
off.
Confusing.
Do you have enough money for that?
Oh, you guys don't know that yet.
Oh, I mean, this is true.
I'm sure your 3 copper will go far.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Okay. So you guys look around and you find some stables. They might have some horses for sale.
Hey, Mir.
Do we see anyone around the stables that we can talk to?
Yeah. You look around and you see basically a farmhand pitching some hay for the horses.
Hey, you over there. I call it the farmhand.
Yes.
So we're not from around here, as you can tell, but we're looking for horses.
Well,
Do you have any we can buy, or know of any that we can find?
well, I'd say you came to the right place. What are your needs? Are you pulling? Are you riding?
We're
We're pulling and riding because that's what you do with horses.
Well, in some situations.
We are pulling.
No, we're looking for four horses and a wagon.
Well, unfortunately,
The wagon's for her, and I point at Shelby.
Well, I have some bad news. We don't have any wagons. We have a cart she might be able to fit in.
Cart will do.
But we've also, our horse supply is rather low right now. We've only got 1 riding horse, and we've got, he stops and kind of looks around, just, 3 horses that are bred specifically for pulling carts and heavy objects.
How much for the lot?
Okay. The cart is 15 gold. The horses meant for pulling are 50 apiece, and the riding horse is 75.
I'm quite bad at math. What's the total?
I didn't get a formal education. You expect me to know that?
140.
That's probably right.
You said 15 for the cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 140.
So it's
Does anyone
Hold
have
on.
that kind of money?
Quick math.
What-
So if that's
Wait,
Plus-
Math
you
is
said-
my thing.
You said 50 for
It's-
each horse.
It's 240 because it's 50 for the 3 draft horses, 75 for the riding horse, and
you're right.
15 for the cart.
Why would you correct him? It was cheaper.
so in between you guys
We
exchanging,
were gonna get away with 140.
Fuck.
I am gonna cut through you guys. Kind of not like to shove the way, but I'm gonna cut through you guys. I'm gonna dig into like my underpit of my shell and just pull out the gold and hand it to the person.
Oh.
You had 240 gold just ready to go?
Oh, ready to go.
Yeah,
Specifically earmarked for horses.
Hold on. You had exactly 240 gold ready to go.
Well, roughly.
She gonna
Plus
give
or
away how
minus
much money
few.
she got with the thief over here?
Even though they
Abigail's
just
out there.
met,
That was out of character.
even though they just met.
Yeah, we don't know he's a thief.
Hey,
Yeah, the
Rachel
only
over here
the
like
only-
checking his
no,
pockets.
you
Yeah,
guys
every-
actually do know because it was.
Oh,
Even though
yeah.
It was
from when
You
we
guys
were
exchanged
talking at the
information.
beginning
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're reaching.
from the Thieves Guild.
okay.
You don't know if
so-
I'm a good thief or not. You just know I'm a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Bad thief,
all right.
still a thief.
Shelby,
Mhm.
I'm gonna, since you just grabbed a sack of gold and handed it over, I need you to make me I don't know,
Oh, rich check.
a rich check. I don't, an intelligence
that
intelligence
money.
check. Let's see if you kept track of exactly how much money you had in that sack.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
21.
Oh,
That's a nat 20.
that's
She's a
that's
smart
what it
cookie.
is.
Okay.
She's a rich, smart cookie.
All right. So you realize you overpaid just a little bit. You realize that was portioned out to 300 gold, not 250 or whatever it was you thought it would have been.
Okay.
I tug on Mir's shirt and try to get his attention.
Mir looks over at him. Just kind of like, yes.
Since we spent so much, how do you feel about a return on our investment? And I give him a wink.
I kind of give him a little nod and I kind of slip away.
So
okay.
the horses are ours, right?
Yeah. I'll just have to count this gold real quick and make sure it's all here.
And then you can help us set everything up so we can get going?
Yeah.
That would be wonderful. You are a credit to your kind.
Okay, so he just
Oh,
right there
jolly.
starts counting out the gold. It takes him a few minutes to count up to 300 since that's what's in there. He looks up at you, Shelby. Just he questions it for a second. He's just miss.
Mm-hmm.
You see like a sigh of relief, and he's just, I think you overpaid. It was only 240.
Oh. Did I now? You keep the rest.
You see
That's
his
fine.
eyes go wide. He's just like, what?
That's breaking the economy.
That's what?
Just advertising that she's rich.
Fuck.
I can't accept this.
Yes, you can. You're going to help us set it up. Of course you can. I insist.
You don't want to make the magical rock angry.
Rock.
Mm.
It's a group thing.
Okay.
We're all really good friends.
No, we are not. I don't know why you keep saying that.
He just kind of bewildered. Just
Can you just get to work? Just we got places to go.
Okay, and he puts the gold back in the pouch and ties it off to like his sash that he's got around his waist, and he begins leading the draft horses over and hooks them up to the cart, and then
While he's doing this, so Mir has slinked away. I'd like to put my hood over my head and try to go stealthy.
okay, make me a stealth check.
Oh, this is going to go horribly.
Probably.
Not suspicious at all.
Don't be
Oh.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Walking into a convenience store and just pulling like a
12.
Okay. Sure. So as far as you can tell right now, you're stealthed. Nobody
as far as you can tell.
as far as you can tell, I mean that's the only way I can really say it. I mean, your party members could probably see you.
I
If that-
can see
Does anybody have a passive perception over 12?
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so anyone with a passive perception of 12 or higher sees him.
Um,
Want
Do
me
they
to
all
teach you a
see him?
trick? I could definitely teach you a trick, and I go into my cell and I go like this. I'm like,
Be-
shh, you don't say anything.
Shelby?
Just creep over.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I'm whispering it. I'm whispering it at him.
Can you roll
I'm not
stealth?
around you.
I'll whisper enough so you can hear me. What
Yeah,
do you need me to do?
Roll
But
stealth.
if you do, oh, I have to roll stealth, or she has to roll
She
stealth.
does.
Oh my god.
Oh
flashbacks.
shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Um,
that's you. Hold on, let me roll me.
no, you don't have to. Just her.
Oh, okay. I thought
so.
I thought because she was saying it to me, I
No,
was having to
not
roll
yet.
it to. Okay.
He doesn't
You-
need to know, DM. He could be like unaware. I'm just saying, and I'm just having a magic rock moment. He don't know. He don't know this whole joke.
So you start whispering, or what you think is whispering, and you guys just hear her just. So you want me to show you a trick? and he just like his head shoots up. He's like, "What? Are you a magician?"
Yes, look, it's magic. In, out. In, out. You like that?
Roll performance.
That's gonna be dreadful. 19. Oh, never mind.
Okay,
Never
he
mind.
is enthralled with what you're doing, and just wow, I've never seen anything like this before.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's just like, is this a sex thing?
No, this is my magic rock. Whoa.
Well then.
After dark.
Red
Okay.
Force After Dark. Here we go.
I know it's
It's
starting to get
back.
late, but calm
Um,
down.
Do you want it to
So-
be?
Oh,
As she's doing this and has this guy's attention, I would like to pull out my dagger, and I want to stealth up to him and try to cut the rope thing around his waist that the
okay.
gold
So,
sack is on.
in order of how this happened, first you go ahead and roll me stealth with advantage since he's distracted.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Bless you.
And as he's doing
Thank
that,
you.
after Benji says, I'm guessing Benji actually says that out loud.
Yes.
So
And
if I already have it at advantage, would it be super advantage?
What do you?
Is-
How do you have
Uh,
it from advantage already?
Because
Maybe
the hood
so.
is on my head.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do what I heard them do on Dungeons and Daddies. If you have advantage and you are granted
Oh.
advantage again, roll 3 dice.
3 dice. Interesting.
Anyway, so Benji, what is your passive perception?
10.
Okay, never mind. You see his lips move, but you don't understand what he said. Anyone who's got over 12 hears him say, after Benji asks if you want it to be, you just kind of hear, kind of.
So Benji doesn't hear that?
No, Benji doesn't.
Oh.
23 on stealth.
Okay, yeah, nope. You sneak up to him, no problem.
What do I need to roll to try to steal the gold?
Sleight of hand.
Please make this work.
Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
Or else we are fucked. But he's already hooked us up, right?
He is hooking it up.
Okay. Rats.
Where is my little? Where's my little thing?
And you pant.
Yeah. Probably. Okay, cool. So sleight of hand.
Yeah.
12, but I'm gonna use my psionic energy. Oh wait, first off, did I fail that?
No,
No, I succeeded
barely.
in stealing the gold.
You succeeded. You cut it free, and just like ever so lightly, and just like you move the bag like every time he moves a little bit, so like the weight doesn't feel too off. And then you disappear. As you try to back off, I need one more stealth check. Also, Shelby, I'm going to give you inspiration, so you'll have advantage on your next D20 because this was perfectly in character.
Mhm.
Thank you.
23, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all are like wasting
have
all these
free
good
horses.
rolls
Mm-hmm.
on
That's
these
fine.
horses.
That's fine.
12 as
Mir,
of right now.
you got the gold. You put it in your backpack, your satchel, whatever it is you got, and you disappear on the around the building real quick. Out of sight, out of mind. Nobody saw you.
Sweet. I'm gonna pull my hood back down and rejoin the group.
All right. As you rejoin, you get there about the time he finishes hooking everything up, and he stands up. He's just like looks over at Shelby and goes, "That was a really cool trick. I can't believe today. Not only did I get a nice tip, I got a fun show.
I'm glad I made your day.
I cannot wait to take my kids out for dinner tonight."
Now you're going to make us feel bad.
Damn right.
Mir doesn't feel bad.
He's a heartless bastard. All right, so yeah, after he gets it all hooked up, he steps back, and
We load up.
yeah, Shelby gets in the cart. So who gets on the riding horse?
I get
I'm
on with
gonna
Shelby.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
it
me
be the
too.
guy
I'm
who
gonna be on the
insisted
cart.
the riding horse.
Okay.
Then I will jump on the riding horse.
Okay, so I will say the cart is, usually meant to haul goods, so it is very cramped for the three of you. Well, at least two of you. I know one of you's small, so
Mhm.
Like a ride on the horse, right?
you could.
No, there's only one riding horse.
He could try. I didn't say he couldn't do it. It's just not going to
Oh.
go well. Your
Is
call.
Abby still flying above us somewhere, or is she gone?
She is definitely flying above you.
Fantastic.
Cackling away.
She watched all of that go down and was just shaking her head.
She loved it. She's just not telling us. She loved it from the distance.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys head out of town?
Yeah.
All right.
So should we name
Do
the
we
horse?
know
that
what
you
way
call?
we have to go?
You guys are heading southwest.
Oh,
Which way is southwest?
It's
That way.
southwest.
Not the airline. All right.
As we're riding, I'd like to pull the horse up next to the wagon and toss the gold sack into the cart.
Nice.
Okay, do any of you look back as you are heading out?
look
No.
back?
Yeah. Do any of you look back?
No.
Why?
Just asking.
Kind of do it a wave by. I wave by.
Oh,
He waves at you, and you see him like move a little bit, and he looks down and just starts frantically patting where the sack of gold was. And
Shelby
he-
doesn't know what happened.
No,
Does she?
No, she doesn't. But
I thought you
Like
said if
he-
we had
what's that?
perception over 12, we seen them.
You saw him the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So really, the only person who realizes what went on, other than Mir, would be Benji, and I would say Abigail, since she was up in the air watching it. But other than that, you just see him like frantically looking around for that gold, and just see him kind of drop to his knees as he is now
Can
out
he-
4 horses, a cart, and all that gold.
Can he see us as we're
You are not
rolling
out
away?
of eyesight yet, so yes.
So did he see
So,
them toss the gold into that?
as I'm before I toss the gold, I kind of hold it up to show him, give him a little wink, and then toss it in the cart.
Oh no! No!
Can we see
Abigail's
this?
a terrible one.
You
Okay.
just-
Well, we're not looking back, but
Oh
we
my
just see the
god!
bag
So
fly
Shelby
in.
saw that.
Shelby
He's
saw
the
it.
most
I
tiny
imagine-
person. I'm just standing there like this. Bye.
I just imagine
And then go-
Abigail is up in the front leading you guys. That just seems like she wouldn't trust Benji to lead, or anyone really. So it's just the two of them back there. And Shelby, you see this guy, just like you actually see his face turn red, and he is angry. And it looks like he's shouting something, but you're too far to hear.
I'm gonna shout back because I love you too. Bye.
God.
All right, so you guys are on your way, and now that you have horses and the cart, it'll take about half the normal time. But first, I need whoever's driving the cart, the horse, or whoever's basically driving the horses, and whoever's on the riding horse to make me animal handling checks.
Which one of us wants to be driving?
Whoa,
Yes.
you said Shelby was the only one that
Oh,
fit on the
God.
wagon, right?
Well, I'm in with
No,
Shelby.
you
People fit
guys,
on the
you guys
wagon?
are there. You're just uncomfortable.
Okay.
I can try animal handling. Why not?
Go for it, Shelby.
It's a 4. Yeah.
we got a 3 and a 4. in
A
our-
3 and a 4.
We're doing so good right now.
You guys are
You're
not
great.
having a great time with these horses right now. It is a very rocky drive. They're not cooperating. They're just kind of doing their own thing.
Awesome.
So it's
I guess you get what you pay for.
It's adding some time to your travel.
We should name one of these horses Abby.
Oh.
Don't we already have an Abby?
She doesn't go by Abby, though, so every time we say it, she'll get mad.
Because we're not her friends.
Yet.
Yes.
All right.
She'll come around.
So
I doubt it.
the day passes. You don't feel like you made as much progress as you could have. And so far, your travels have been slowed about a day. So it'll be a week and a day by the time you get there.
That's okay.
You guys stop to make camp. Anything you want to do during this time, or you just want to plow through it?
Have you landed yet?
I would like to fish if that's possible sometime during this journey.
Let me check the map and see if you're coming along any sources of water. Yeah, you'll be able to do that in a little while.
Is it too loud?
Okay.
I'd definitely like to refill my flask too, since we're going by water.
Okay, that'll be about another day or two of travel before you're close enough to water. But yeah, you'll definitely be able to.
Wonderful.
I'd say we continue on then.
All right, you blow through your long rest. Make me animal handling checks again.
Alright, I'll try it today.
We can get you more.
Jesus Christ.
Trev.
6.
Yeah, you guys.
Getting better.
You guys.
Maybe a little bit loud.
Yeah, that one's a little too loud.
Yeah, that one's loud.
All right, so you guys take another. It adds another day to your travel. Another
Is that
day
better?
of rough. Yes, that's great.
Rough terrain.
Rough riding.
Rough ride.
Rough riding.
Roof Riders!
The horses are not cooperating. They're stopping whenever they want. Yeah.
Horses.
So you take another long rest to blow through it. It's the next day.
Benji's gonna talk to the horse before we leave the next day.
Okay, that's fine.
Shit. Give it inspiration.
Go for it.
Get the horse inspiration.
So, Mr. Horse, why the
Listen
long
here,
face?
Mr. Ed?
He just looks at you, and like, the horse does not give you a response. You get the feeling that it does not like that joke.
Well, we want to make this as quick as possible for you. So, what can we do to make this trip better for you?
Well, for one, you could feed us.
Who put the food in the knapsack?
Mir.
Hey, Mir, do you still have any food?
No.
Can I roll for deception? I think he's lying to me.
You would roll insight versus his deception. Also, Ordini, who are you targeting with that inspiration?
The horses.
The horses.
So you're giving the horses inspiration?
Yes.
So if a horse does some, okay.
9.
Oh no.
11.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, you believe him.
I pull out some of my own rations and offer them up to the horse.
The horse just looks at you and just.
Do you not eat this?
Have you ever seen a horse eat human food?
Well, help me out here. I'm not human. What do you eat?
Well, usually leafy vegetation, hay. The occasional chick that gets too close, we can't get the right nutrients.
Ain't all this stuff on the road and stuff on the way up.
Say what?
Do I see any of this in our local surroundings?
Make me a perception check.
Perception. Did that go? Yeah. 9.
You see grass and trees.
Does grass and trees work for you?
Well, can't exactly reach the trees, but we'll be here a while. We can eat the grass.
Then feel free to eat the grass. I lead them over to some relatively tall grass that I can see.
Okay.
Has
All tall. Too.
Abigail landed yet?
I mean, has she taken off since you guys haven't left yet?
I don't know where she is.
You guys are still camping.
Well, we've woken up and we're getting ready to depart soon.
Do you sleep in a tree?
I just wouldn't
Slept
sleep
on her
here, you
broom.
guys.
Oh, I guess.
She's like has her own little separate camp.
I
Sure.
call out for Abigail.
You yell out for her.
Yes.
And I hear him.
You startle the horses.
She's not that far.
All right, let me rephrase that. You startle the horse that is right there next to you. And
Oh no.
in its freaked out state, it goes to slam at you with its hooves.
Don't
Oh,
forget that
no.
inspiration that it
Oh, I
has.
know. I'm gonna burn that shit.
He's gonna try to kill me.
It probably already hits with this 18 that it got.
Yeah.
But I'm burning the inspiration anyway for it's 19.
It hits.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
well you're getting this horse like rears up and slams its front 2 hooves down into your shoulders for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Ow.
A hard hitting horse, man.
What'd you say to him?
So Benji
Yes,
starts to
Abigail.
spark some magic from his hand.
You're gonna
Don't
spark.
test me, horse.
Don't startle me, man.
Half man.
F man.
Abigail, could you be a deer and use that wonderful broom of yours and go up to the trees and see if you can find any fruit?
She stares at you.
It's not for me, it's for the horses.
You want me to provide for your horses. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, Abigail, you're a part of this group, and I'm taking it you don't really like being around us.
I'm a
so
part of the group that is going to go and get this thing that we need. I am not part of the group that's taking care of a bunch of horses. See, I don't go around buying animals that need to be fed and then don't buy them food.
Well, let me tell you how this works, okay?
technically,
Let's
we
use
You
some
can
did
tell
logic.
me all
buy
you want.
these.
Goodbye. She gets on her broom and she flies away.
All right, so if these horses die, you're going to be an extra 2 weeks with us.
I guess, yes, you will have an extra 2 weeks by yourselves.
All right.
Hey,
She
Mir.
flies back
In
around.
the tree.
She U-turns around And she's like, oh, right. I do hope you got a map. And she flies off again.
DM, are there any fruits in the tree at all?
No. It's not a fruit tree.
Could just smack the tree and just head them all fall down.
I was about to say, let me just slam it to the tree with my shell
boom.
really hard.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you could do that still. I mean, there's no fruits, but
Slam into it.
Just not gonna
Ow.
work.
You slam into it.
Yeah.
Ow. You slam into it.
You
Ow.
ruined it. You ruined it.
Right.
The cat is like sitting in front of Abby on the broom, and it's like turned around facing her and is just staring at her, judging her. And she's like looks and she's like, no. And he's just staring and she's like, if they want to be irresponsible, who buys a horse and it doesn't have any food for it? Really? Really? I'm supposed to pull them out of that? And the cat is just staring at her. And she like goes like another like 20 feet. She sighs like heavily. She's like, fine. And she goes back like very slowly and reluctantly, like half the speed than when she like took off. And she comes back to Benji. She pulls out like one single apple that she took from their breakfast. And she just drops it. There. I was helpful. And she looks at Cepheus like very pointedly, and then she like scoots off on her broom again.
I love
I
that.
won't forget this.
I love that as a druid, she feels so judged by her cat, but isn't actually speaking with it.
She just feels like she has like a bond and she doesn't have to talk to him. She knows what he's thinking. Also, it's probably just subconscious. That's her guilty conscious speaking.
Benji divides the one apple among the horses as best he can.
In thirds.
Okay. They eat
or
it.
fourths.
Yeah, they eat it.
We'll try to find some more, but I need your help today to help us move along. So I'll take the reins for today, and please try to help me out, okay?
All right. So you guys can make your animal handling for the day.
I will do this one. This is going to be horrible. 20. Hey!
You guys
Two
make,
high rolls.
you guys
finally.
make good time, and as you're traveling, you come up around a you come around the shoreline for the I believe it's the ocean. Yes, the ocean. There's a little cove,
Sweet.
basically. So you guys can you're gonna be able to rest there, take your long rest, fish, refill, whatever you gotta do.
I'm back up to full health.
How many fish do I catch?
Fuck, I don't even know what to make you roll for that. Shit.
Survival.
Yeah, roll me survival.
Yeah.
That sounds right. That's a good
That
one.
sounds good.
Or nature.
That's true.
I'd say nature's more of just like checking out the local wildlife, whereas survival is actually like trying to survive, hunting, gathering, fishing, all that.
Yeah, that's fair.
17. All right, roll me d6.
Oh, I could do that here. Boom. Oh,
right.
I didn't roll.
It's all right.
You got a 4.
You got a 4. So I'll say you got 4 decent sized fish. Nothing extraordinary, but it's something.
All right, cool, beautiful.
And you said we're near a cove?
More or less. Just like a shore. Comes into the like little receding area and nothing special there. At least that you see outright. I mean, you're free to look for whatever you want.
I'm actually going to have a conversation with Shelby. Shelby, my dear.
Hello.
So that water trick that you showed me,
Yes.
where do you get the water from?
Anywhere I can find water. You mean like right here? And she's like getting ready to run into the water, very excited, kind of like the inner child of her. And she's about ready to do a big hop and a skip in the air. She's like, "Yes, this water, right here."
Benji has this great big smile on his face as he watches her in her element.
Oh, I'm totally grabbing Benji by the hand, and I'm gonna try and throw him on my on my back of my shell to go in the water.
Benji is loving it. He's cheering and clapping and
Okay. Shelby, make me an athletics check for this.
oh no.
Does he get like a rope and like use it as like a
19.
Okay, now is he
Ankles
holding
and
on to
surfing.
you at all, or are you just holding him?
I'm holding on to him now until we get in the water. Then it's on him.
Okay, then I need athletics from Benji as well.
Oh dear. A -1.
All right, so before I even look at Benji's roll, I don't want to see it yet.
Okay.
Shelby gets a hold of you and drags you in on her shell and just takes off into the water and starts zipping around. And you hold on pretty well. There's a moment where you think you're going to lose your grip, but you hold on. You don't
That's
fall
what makes
off.
it fun.
And yeah, you have a nice little time.
This was absolutely amazing.
So relaxing.
I
All
think
right.
we're going to be great friends.
Oh yes,
So,
I see that. Yeah.
what are the others doing?
I'm cooking my fish.
Yes, you actually rolled a nat 20 on that. You got very, very good. So you deboned, filleted, and cooked this fish perfectly.
All right.
Cepheus is just like like as close as he possibly can
Oh,
to Chow, and is just staring at this fish.
like my cat. Last night, she got up on the table and just inched her way closer while we were eating until she could steal chicken off our plates.
Mm-hmm.
What is Abigail doing?
Abigail is kind of a little ways away. She's actually watching Shelby and Benji in the water.
Okay.
What type of attitude does she have when she's watching us?
Just observing. That's all.
Plotting your death, it's fine. All right, Mir, what are you doing?
Is there like a big tree around?
Yeah, just one tree. It's back a little bit from the shore, but a little ways away from your camp.
Mir would like to do trick shots with his daggers, throwing them at the tree.
Okay, make me attack rolls. How far away
You
are you?
said that-
How far away are you standing from the tree?
Probably about 40 feet.
Okay. So let me check something.
My range is 60.
1 second. Should be. Sorry. Okay, so your safe range is 20 feet. Your max range is 60, so you're rolling at disadvantage anywhere over 20 feet.
Not for my blades.
Your daggers or your psychic stuff?
My psychic daggers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just practicing summoning my psychic daggers, and I'm like
Okay.
doing trick shots with them, like just kind of like goofing off.
How many times can you do that?
However many I want.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah,
So
per turn, it's basically one for each hand, but we're not in combat, so I can
Gotcha.
just continuously summon them.
okay. So yeah. Just make me attack rolls, or however many
Okay.
times you want to try and throw them.
I mean, I was just gonna like endlessly do it, so that's what it says.
All right, make me
Yeah.
one attack roll, and we'll see how this is gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
You hit your mark every time.
Sweet.
You throw it here and there, miss the mark a little bit, but you still hit close. Like if you miss the bullseye, you're in the ring outside the bullseye. Like you're hitting pretty dead on.
Sweet.
All right, so
I would like to reach down and give the cat a fish.
Oh,
okay, go for it. You don't gotta roll nothing to give the cat a fish.
And then I am going
Animal handling.
to eat my other fish.
Okay. So you set that fish down next to the cat, and it kind of just like looks up with you with these big anime eyes, basically just expressing that at this point it loves you. You are akin to its best friend, pretty much like that. And it just like starts tearing into this thing like it hasn't had fish in forever.
What is Abby feeding that thing?
Cool.
All right, so the rest of you can sit down, eat whatever it is you got. If you're partaking in the fish, there's 2 left.
Helping the horses get their fill.
Hey, Mir,
Yes.
have you eaten the stuff you brought along?
I would have been like nibbling at it throughout our journey in secret.
Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, the meat's gone rotten.
15.
Okay. You're all right. Your stomach feels a little off, but you come to realize that the food may be going bad that you have stashed since you don't have any form of refrigeration.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it in my pack and
Oh.
throw it back in the bag.
I'm just gonna eat this later. It's fine.
Stitches.
All right.
Rotten eggs.
That was what a good answer.
You guys finish off your rest, eat whatever it is you're gonna eat. You take your long rest, wake up for the day. You still have 6 days ahead of you as you were set back 2 and you successfully navigated 1.
Yep.
All right, make me your animal handling.
Guess that's me too then, right?
If you,
15?
If you still
Shelby made it. Shelby
you
made
need a
it.
break.
Okay.
all right,
Oh,
Shelby doing it.
you guys navigate flawlessly. You travel a good amount, and you're on schedule now. So take
Beautiful.
your rest. 5 more days to go. So go ahead and let's just make the animal handling rolls. See how long it actually takes you.
I'll let Shelby do it.
Ooh.
Oof.
All right, you guys are set.
Wait.
Oh, you have advantage.
wait,
That's
wait.
right.
Yes.
I was looking at Mir.
Gonna burn your advantage.
10?
All right, you guys are set back another 2 days total. But we're just gonna say you make it to Anance. And yeah, you are now in Anance.
Sweet.
It is much larger than what Elkstead is, smaller than Calborn. The dirt roads are kept clean. You see several different shops. You see places where people can leave their horses. You see inns, 2 or 3 inns, taverns, stuff like that. It seems to be pretty populous. It is, I would say, probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon by the time you get there. How do you want to proceed?
There's not another Dragonspire in here, is there?
Make me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Magic.
Shoot. Oh, thank goodness. A 7.
Okay, so
As a nat 1 too.
anybody with a passive perception higher than 12 will immediately see a sign.
Oh, I've got a 16.
What about
Okay.
12?
Passive.
Exactly.
That's fine. Meter beat. Abigail, yes, you have a passive perception that is higher, but you tried looking around and didn't see it.
Oh,
You were taking in all the details of the locals and just silently judging them. And you completely missed the sign. So that's like probably 300-400 feet out from where you entered, labeled the Dragonspire Inn. Everyone else
What?
would have noticed it.
What time is it?
About 3 or 4.
Okay, it's afternoon.
So what is it you guys want to do?
Is she on ground? Are you on ground level?
Yes,
Abigail?
as soon as you got close to the town, she hopped off of her broom to walk in.
So then I'll address you and I'll say, so what exactly is the plan?
Well, I assume that we should probably replenish any supplies we need, perhaps get food for the animals, and rest here
That's
for
a
the night.
good
and
idea.
then
I
head
because
out.
meant
I'm not
besides
feeling
the
so well.
obvious.
The plan is
I'm
the
talking
same.
about mission wise.
We go to Ebrant. Nothing's changed. We're still
There's
heading
no
south.
one here we have to talk to.
No, we're just stopping here for the day.
For reasons.
But there's no reason we can't help out along the way. Perhaps we can talk to someone and find out what they need.
I'm sorry, we just wasted time
Huh?
because
We ain't helping nobody. We're on a
your
mission.
horse riding. Thank you. I agree with Chow. We are on a mission, and I think we should just get straight to it. I don't think
Yeah.
the lady would like us to be dawdling.
I think you guys are becoming
Exactly.
best friends.
No, not really. We just agree on something.
Just stares at you. She has like no expression. She's just staring at Benji.
Well, Team Bitter can just be bitter, but Team Best Friends will go have a drink at the end.
I definitely take Benji's hand.
That's a
and I'll
nice name.
Yeah, and I'm like, yes, let's do this.
Mirror kind
Ciao.
of saunters after them.
All right. So you guys head into the Dragon's
Wanna-
Fire, and I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Okay.
smoke one before I go in.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. It's very polite to just smoke outside.
Yeah.
They don't have a smoking section inside.
No, you're not allowed to smoke indoors unless it's your own
Smoking
home.
indoors.
All right. So who's all going in?
The three of us.
Me.
The happy
right.
crew.
The happy crew.
apparently.
Yeah, Abigail is going to try to look for somewhere where maybe they could procure some food for the horses.
Oh, okay. All right. So those three will go
Awfully
in.
nice of you.
We'll go with Abigail. She first. Yeah. So you spend some time looking around, and you find a place that sells feed. So.
Good afternoon, good sir.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Well, my companions. She like rolls her eyes. Bought 4 horses. It was 4, right? Like
Yes.
3 for the wagon.
Yes.
4 horses, 3 to pull their wagon, and 1 for them to pretend to ride on. And of course, they bought nothing for these animals to eat.
Oh, those poor things.
Yes, they're very stupid. I feel very sorry for the horses.
No, the horses. I don't give a no. Care about those guys.
Yes, neither do I. Thank you. So the horses, yes. I cannot say that I have ever cared for a horse, but even I know they need to eat something.
Yes.
So I cannot say that I have much on me, but if we could perhaps buy something until we reach the next town. How far is the next town
You'll
anyway?
have to look at the map.
Yeah, I'm like, we're in Anance, so we're gonna head, I think, toward Antiar, perhaps. At least that's what she's going to suggest, since it's a straight line.
Yes. So it will be roughly
That's
3.5, 4 days since you have horses.
Okay, so about 4 days or so.
Yes.
She'll just let him hope that maybe he knows like where Antiar is. We are heading south, southwest, southeast. I don't know. To Antiar, which I assume will take, I don't know, some days. Again, I don't know much about horses or how much they eat, but we will need most likely food to reach that long.
Well, I have plenty of feed in stock. 1 day's worth of feed for one horse would be about 5 copper pieces.
Oh, well, yes, I can do that. I believe, yes, I can do that. She's like, she actually doesn't know how much money she has on her. She's like, how much money do I have? Yes, I think I should be able to do that.
So
I will send along the wagon to load everything up. I'm not gonna do the math, all right? So she's just gonna hand him whatever money she needs. You said 10 copper pieces?
5 for one
5.
horse for 1 day.
5 for one horse.
So 10 copper is 1 silver.
20.
So 20 times 40, which is 80 copper.
20 times
So I'm
40
doing-
is 800.
Um,
20 times
not
4,
40.
20
no,
times
I said
40.
20 times 4.
Four.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm doing
That would
5
be
copper
that would be 8
times
silver
4
pieces.
for each. Okay. She'll hand him 8
Math
silver
is hard.
pieces. I'm like trying to explain. Because it's 10 copper per silver. Yeah. Okay, so she hands him 8 silver pieces and tells him that she will send around the wagon to load up. She thinks briefly of Shelby and just shrugs. She's like, well, they can figure it out. She's like, bids him a good day and
Okay.
and leaves. She has no idea where they went, right? She doesn't know where they went. She like went to go
Yeah,
find.
no, you heard them say they were gonna go get a drink at the end. That was it.
Is there more than one inn? Did
There's
she
a
notice?
couple.
Okay, there are a couple inns. She's gonna have to check around for them. All right.
Okay.
She tries to go find them.
So while
Can
you're
I,
go ahead.
at some point, I want to catch her before, like at the cart or something.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you can catch her as she is. You're standing there smoking outside the Dragon's Fire Inn. You're just watching her go into one inn, come out frustrated, go into another, come out frustrated. You're just watching her like basically bar hop, looking for you
I was
guys.
gonna say she's gonna look for the wagon inside the stables.
Well, you're right. It would be in the stables, but it wouldn't be near where they are. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like each one.
True.
No. This ain't the Old West. It's a centralized location for the horses. Come on now. All right.
He's the saloon.
She looked around and noticed
Horses,
shit. Remember?
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So you go bar hopping, basically looking for them. By the time you get close to the Dragon's Fire, you notice Chow outside. And he's been watching you this whole time.
Does she
Abigail.
see the sign now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna call you out.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna call out Abigail.
you've got to be kidding me. She looks at Chow.
Can I talk to you for a few seconds, please?
She looks a little suspicious. She looks down at Cepheus, who looks up at her, and he's just like, he wanders off. All right, I suppose.
I would like us to make an accord
Ooh.
to stay mission driven and not sidetrack and not rear off. We both seem like we want to be in and out of this as quick as possible.
Yes, I fully agree.
Do you agree?
Yes, we should not be sidetracked by what was it that he said? Helping people. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're getting paid
I don't want to be
for.
sidetracked by anything. Exactly. That's why.
Exactly.
Okay. Good talk.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Goodbye.
For being so abrupt. All right. She like respects the hell out of him, like more for being like to the point and not like beating around the bush and shit. Like not wasting her time. So at this point, he's like the highest tier out of all the people she hates. The one she hates the least.
We need like a award.
Wow.
That's
Can I get a medal? Can I get a ribbon that says that?
by
Love it.
Abigail.
The one she
Shiny.
hates
I'll
the
finish my
least.
smoke and go inside after her.
I'll say you get inspiration for earning the least amount of hatred from her.
Yeah.
All right, so Abigail, you enter, and you see the three of them at the bar, sitting eye to eye, having a drink.
She goes to see like the innkeeper first to see if she could procure a room.
Oh yeah, they always have something available.
Okay, so she makes sure she has a room. She requests that her meal be taken to her room later on. And then she approaches the others. And she just clears her throat loudly.
Hello, friend.
Hello, small one. So, I have spoken to a gentleman, and I have procured food for your animals so that we can get to our destination, or at least the next destination, without your animals falling over dead.
So you do have a heart.
No, darling, that's not my motivation at all. I just want to get this over with, and if your animals die, that means we're on the road a lot longer. And since I don't want to have to deal with the fallout of that, and plus you probably have such a soft heart, you'll want to, dig some gigantic holes to put the damn animals in. I think it would behoove all of us if we go ahead and take care of your stupid animals. So I have.
Excuse me.
So I bought
So-
feed. If you would take the wagon over at a later time, it's already paid for, of course, so
How
that you can
much-
put that on there.
I'll
How
be
much
happy
did you
to.
pay for?
Thank you.
Shelby
like,
asked you a question.
Oh, did she? And she turns and looks at Shelby.
At this point, Shelby's just noticing, like, she's kind of like reading the room, but she stretches her neck as far as she could, tilting her head back and looking right at her, kind of upside down a little bit. How much was for the feed?
Why do you need to know that?
I'm curious.
Well, if you're curious, you can take the wagon to the gentleman, and then he will tell you how much I paid. I will bid you all a good evening.
Before
And
you go,
she starts to turn and turns back around to Benji.
can you admit that I was right?
Right about.
Not wanting to spend any more time as you possibly can with us.
Did I not make it perfectly clear that I did not want to spend time with you people?
But when I asked you about finding food for the horses, you didn't care.
I didn't care.
And I was right.
About what? My own
That-
motivations?
It's more important that we get this done quickly.
It is more important that we get done. Okay, yes, I will concede that point. It is more important that we get this done quickly.
Benji 1, Abby 0.
Okay, again, Abigail, do you have a very short-term memory? Does it go along with your short stature?
Oh, Jesus!
PM, on that note, Shelby's gonna tuck her head in her shell and she's gonna go walk out to find him. He's just, yep, she checked out. She wants to go out.
Benji says, you know what? On that note, I think I'll be the bigger man and walk away. And he
I think
walks
the
out
first
too.
time you are. And she walks away and goes to her room.
Ooh.
The shade. Where's the fan at? Woo!
Shay.
All right. Damn.
That was fun.
Damn. All right. So while we're all recovering from that, real quick, did Abigail actually pay?
Did she pay for it?
for the feed?
Yeah, I just haven't taken it out of my.
Okay,
thing
I just
here.
wanted to make sure because I wasn't sure if you actually paid or if you're just
No,
gonna surprise.
No. I paid for it because, like I said, I was gonna send somebody to come get it, so it made sense for her to pay for it ahead of time.
Okay.
All right, so
I mean, it's
Does that
one
mean-
thing for her to be mean to them, but not to this gentleman. He's done nothing to her.
Okay.
On the way out, I'll pay my tab for, I guess, 1 beer.
Sounds good.
How much is tab?
Couple copper pieces, 3 copper.
Okay. And I'm going to go start trying to pull this cart over to get things done.
But by hand or
I'm going to lead the horses.
okay?
Money.
Make me a animal handling. Okay.
8.
It's a struggle, but you do it eventually.
So is the
Eventually.
yes, is the feed person still out there?
Oh yeah, I mean it's still daytime.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Oh, just wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I take it you've met our bestest friend, Abby.
Who?
The very sullen woman who treats everyone else like they're beneath her.
He thinks for a second. Just I don't think I've met anyone like that today.
Really?
No. Oh, there was this one woman though. She's all right. She's pleasant. Really has a strong distaste for the people she's traveling with. Said something about they didn't buy feed for their animals. For a long
That would
trip.
be us, and we're here.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing then that she paid ahead.
Oh, I was going to pay double.
Well, I have it around back, ready to
Benji, I'm not going to keep stealing money for you.
go.
But while you're here, is there anything that you particularly need any help with?
Me?
Or
No,
what?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I'm sure if you wander around town, you'll find someone at some point.
I would be happy to wander around town.
So while Benji's doing this talk, I'm loading up the cart as it's just going on, and I'm kind of like still recovering from E4 with Abigail's little pipper pat, and I'm
Well-
kind of contemplating what's gonna happen next.
Okay, real quick. Chow, how much money do you have?
Nothing.
Okay, so you're sitting down at the bar, and you suddenly feel a draft as you realize your left shoe is missing. And
Awesome.
I had to do something with the pickpocket card if you broke.
Awesome. Beautiful. What the fuck? All right.
At least he left you with a sock, maybe? Something?
Does Chow wear socks?
Could be worse.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Who
you
pickpotted you?
I have boots on.
didn't see.
So can I, after my boot goes missing, can I go searching for my stream loot treasures?
Your stream loot treasures? No,
Yes.
the treasures are compiled for later times, like
Oh,
combat and stuff.
got you.
It got a little crazy when people were just randomly finding large sums of gold in the middle of town.
Well, yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Finding a little bag of money.
I will note that
But
anything that is rolled from stream loots,
Oh.
whether it's treasure or items, does not count towards like quest rewards. That is all going to be separate.
Okay.
Like you stumble upon something in the out
Alright.
and about, treasure hoard, stuff like that.
Got you.
But apparently you're not allowed to have any soup, according to chat.
Okay. So then I'm gonna, whenever, I don't know, I'm gonna try to find Abigail.
How you gonna pay your tab? Or do you drinking?
I ain't
or
buy nothing. No, I didn't buy nothing.
Oh,
All right, so
Well, I still got a couple rations.
you go to get up and you hear someone just say, sit back down, sit back down. It's just like the barkeep looks at you and says, I feel a little bad.
Why?
You're walking around missing a shoe,
Well,
and, and you're clearly
I don't know what happened to it.
and you're clearly stuck with some people that you have no interest in. Here, he passes over just kind of like it's a small, like, nothing special kind of meal, but it's something. You seem you seem a little down on your luck. He walks away and you just kind of hear, I've never seen someone come in without
Wait,
a
I
single
got a
shoe.
question.
Yes, what's up?
What size shoe do you wear?
So this guy's a dwarf.
Oh fuck! Awesome.
And he looks down at you. He looks at you, looks down at his feet, just. Let me ask you, what size shoe do you wear?
Say like a 9.
Oh, I haven't worn that size shoe since I was a wee boy.
You have any kids?
They're grown now.
All right. Thanks for trying. I need to find a pair of shoes.
New side quest. Find Chow's shoe. All right. So you go to find Abigail. She went up to her room. You probably don't have any idea what room she's in, so just kind of wandering around upstairs.
I'm gonna knock on all the doors till I find her.
Okay. So you finally, like, it gets to a point where Abigail finally hears you knocking on her door.
Huh?
You've probably knocked on 15, 20 doors.
Damn. Awesome.
That's great.
Nobody had a shoe my size?
Nobody answered right away.
Okay. Fair enough.
So Abigail, as you go to open the door and you see him, you hear commotion down the hall, and you look around and you see some people step out with, like, kind of peek out, like, half naked, just like, what? It says do not disturb.
Anyways, we have a problem. Somehow, mysteriously, my shoe. Wait, did you open the door? I'm sorry. I think I skipped a step.
She opened the door.
I thought it was looking.
But before she could even say anything to you, she heard people down the hall saying that, and saw that they were half naked.
Abigail, we have a problem. Somehow, apparently,
she's like eyeing the half naked people. She's like, yeah.
my shoe has gone missing.
I'm sorry.
And
Did you say your shoe has gone missing?
Yes.
And
I don't know how.
And you're telling me this why?
Because I have no money. And I need shoes.
Right. You know, I heard this person say something once that I thought was quite funny. It sounds like a you problem. And she closes the door.
The betrayal.
She
I'm
turns
knock
around,
on the door
and
again.
Cepheus is sitting on her bed, and he's staring at her. And she's like, "Damn you!" She goes and opens the door. Like, she hears the knock, and she opens. She's like, "Fine, yes, I will help you with the shoe issue." I'm sure they must have like a cobbler something here.
I'm sure they do.
Peach cobbler.
I knew someone would make that joke.
So she like just kind of gestures for him to lead the way.
We will go find a shoe store.
What
Hobbling
happens in
over to the
those side
cobbler.
quests?
All right, so you guys make your way through town, and you realize you have no idea where the fuck you're going.
Abby
Whoa,
looks
time.
around for
What? I
somebody.
would have asked. Can we go to the? Can we ask someone?
Yeah,
There's no
sure.
signs in the town,
grab
like
somebody
like signs.
I mean,
that say,
there's not gonna be a sign that says "cobbler this way."
Okay.
It'd be
Hi,
like
this
a
way.
shoe. It'll be a shoe on the sign.
It seems like the businesses are kind of scattered about through town, so
Okay.
it's not
All right,
it's
yeah,
not as
Abby just-
organized as Calborn by any
And me
means.
and
Grabs the
Abigail are
first person.
strolling around,
It's the first
probably
person
not
she sees.
talking to each other, just looking for this building.
Okay.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
I hate to be a bother, but we are new to your town, and we are looking for a cobbler or someone who can replace this gentleman's shoe.
Oh, they just kind of stop and look at you for a second. Just, well, if you go to the town square, I believe there is a cobbler there.
Thank you very much. I do
Okay.
believe I said that we are new, so I am not exactly sure which direction the town square is.
Oh,
If you
right. Go
Thank
down.
you.
Go down this way. It's third left. And then it'll be first right.
Thank
Got it.
you so much for your time. Have a pleasant evening. And she walks off and she's like sweating. This has taken so much out of her, not to be rude, but she wants to be over and done with this little side quest. So she's just like kind of like dabbing at the sweat.
Okay.
So they make their way to the
All right.
Town
So
center.
you
Town
make
square.
your way to the town square. There's various stalls and carts. Kind of look like they're traveling merchants. There's a guy sitting in the center, kind of just strumming away on a lute. He's got a hat in front of him with looks, and people are just kind of walking by, tossing a hopper or two in as they pass. As you look around, you do see that there is a cobbler.
Beautiful. Right there.
head
Yep.
straight towards the cobbler. Abby, like, they walk by the guy bussing, and she's like, gives me kind of this look like, ew, dirty. And they head.
I'm gonna do just like that.
Yeah, he kind of he pays you no mind. He's kind of used to it. He looks like he's a little older, very weathered looking, so he's kind of used to it.
Does she recognize the song that he's playing?
No.
Okay.
Nope, he's just kind of strumming away,
Just strumming.
trying to
Okay.
make it sound good. Anyway, so you head into the cobbler,
Sure.
and as you open
Yes.
the door, you hear a bell chime, and you just excuse me, sorry. Whew. You kind of hear a small voice from the back, just hold on a minute, and you hear some stumbling, just ow fuck, I'm on my way.
You all right, buddy?
Yep, somebody put these boxes in the wrong spot, and
Fire him.
it was probably me.
Oh, fuck.
And you see a small gnome approach and just
Oh, shit.
oh hello, what can I do for, and he stops and just
What?
sees your foot, just so where's your shoe,
No clue.
sit down.
Okay.
And he just starts taking measurements and goes okay, I may have something,
Okay.
I might have to make something, I don't know yet, and he disappears to the back,
Beautiful.
like-
Thank you.
gone. And comes back and just okay, yes, so I'm going to have to custom make something. I don't have anything exactly in your size. That and judging from the scuffs on the other boot, you're out
I'm
and
gonna
about a
stop
lot.
you before you say anything. I'm up. See you about to say something, I'm gonna. I know it's an inconvenience, but it'll get done, and we'll be on our way.
How long will you be here? I'll be done by morning.
That's when
Oh,
we're
well.
leaving.
Perfect.
Okay.
What time do you open? Actually, can you leave them at my inn when you're done with them?
That'll cost extra.
Abigail, do you have
Abigail,
extra?
like,
I'm gonna say, Abigail, do you have extra?
Do you want me to leave a tip as well? No.
Look, it's for the
good-
mission, okay?
She,
It just has to get
she,
done. It is what it
she
is.
she looks at the gnome, and she like kind of gracefully squats down, so her dress is covering her legs and everything, so that she's eye level with the gnome. And she's
That's
like,
pretty polite.
may I inquire how much you are asking for these custom made shoes for the gentleman?
Well, it'll be. He just kind of sizes them up again and just looks them over and just. I assume he's gonna want something.
Give us
that
a hero
fits-
discount too, please.
Hero. Yeah,
Yes.
and
Don't listen to him.
who are you
Please,
exactly?
please.
We're on a mission from
Sir.
the queen.
Queen. We don't have a queen.
Sir, sir,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
king
Please
from the king.
ignore my companion. He is not paying for this. I am. So I believe
Okay.
you and I have business.
Right. He goes back to what he was doing,
Trying to
just
get
kind
it
of like
cheaper
crunching
for
the
you.
numbers, and just looks back at him again. Just it looks like he gets into a bunch of shit. So it's gonna need to be durable.
Yeah,
about
waterproof, fireproof.
about six
No.
silver.
6 silver. Oh, you got that, girl.
She like looks back at, at Chow again, and she just looks at him.
It's
and
for
she
the
turns back.
mission.
So I have to ask, are you his manager or something? It's awful nice of you to just be. You two don't have that friendly relationship.
We're on a mission together. Don't ask too many questions.
We work together.
Yes.
6
have an accord.
silver. So she pulls out 10. Was that with the shipping? The shipping. Shipping cost included.
Yes, that's with the delivery fee.
The Amazon.
That's the DoorDash charge.
She
I mean, come
she-
on now.
does
You
he
know.
have like other like
beautiful.
shoes on display? That
Oh
she can
yes, he's
see?
got all sorts of different stuff out and about.
Okay,
And he can.
She.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and if you find something you really like that's close, he can alter it a bit so it'll fit. Like all sorts of stuff.
She looks around at the other shoes and she's eyeing them all very carefully.
Mhm.
You should
And
get
she
a
looks
matching
back at-
pair.
She
with
looks
me.
she looks back at him, and she drops 10 silver into his hand, and she says, "Well, it looks like you do good work. Not that I know much about such things, but they don't look shoddy. Thank you for taking this on at the last minute. We shall look forward to receiving our goods. We are staying at the." She sighs heavily and says, "The Dragonspire Inn."
Okay. And what is your name? So that way I know where and who I'm leaving this for.
Do the rooms have like
Did
numbers
she-
or something?
Does she know Chow's name yet?
I don't know.
Quick,
trying to remember.
somebody recall episode
That's
1.
a you problem.
I'm trying to remember. She's asking the DL.
I don't know if you know
I
Chow's
don't
name.
remember. I don't know if I. Okay.
You know what?
she's
Make
gonna-
me a
50-50 it.
flip a coin. Heads you know, tails you don't. Actually, I got a coin right here.
Boom.
I got you.
I was like, I think I might
Here we go.
have.
Tails you don't.
I don't.
Boom.
She's like, you may deliver it to. She looks back at Chow and she's like,
Really?
mm.
Really?
I was really hoping she'd spit out a random name.
I was gonna say Martin, decided not to.
It's Chow.
Oh, goodbye.
Room,
Really?
whatever. Blah blah blah.
Alright,
No, my name is Chow.
Why did your parents name you goodbye?
What that does not mean goodbye where I'm from. We didn't know that.
Oh, you poor thing.
It's okay, it doesn't bother me.
Okay, well.
Anyways, room whatever room I'm in.
I will leave. I'm familiar with
12.
the Dragonspire, and I will leave them with the barkeep. He's
Oh, that's
very good
beautiful.
about giving the items to people.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Goodbye.
much, sir.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Wonderful evening.
You as well. And with that, it is time for a restroom break. I'm gonna put it on the BRB screen for a minute, and when we come back, we can hang out and chat for a little bit while everyone's doing their thing. Uno momento, por favor.
Yeah.
Carter the archer, a former pirate who likes playing tricks. Drogo's a paladin, learning the world to find his fit. Clavicus a shapeshifter, shadowy magic on his mind. Severin a human cleric, searching for family. But what will he find? Well, they ran into some cultists who wanted Severin. The cultists used his family just to try to get to him. Tracking down a bunch of leads, animals became their friends. Bertha and Stanky the goats, the nibbler, the familiar. Oh, but through it all, it's a family. But can they stop evil from spreading? Soldiering on in sorrow and fun. Oh, this is Crit Force One. Well, Clavicus shows his true shifty self. Carter hides himself round town. Well, some of Severin's family died, but one of his sisters is still alive. But Clavicus's family might be involved. There's something mysterious yet to be solved. Well, Carter knows there was a falling out, but the group is working to get through it all. But through it all, it's a family. But can they stop evil from spreading? Soldiering on in sorrow and fun. Oh, this is Crit Force One. All through it all, it's a family. But can they stop evil from spreading? Soldiering on in sorrow and fun. And this is Crit Force One. Carter the archer, a former pirate who likes playing tricks. Drogo's a paladin, learning the world to find his fit. Clavicus a shapeshifter, shadowy magic on his mind. Severin a human cleric.
All right.
Welcome back.
Partially. We're just here to chit chat. For now.
Now we need a chit chat screen. I'm on it.
I mean, this is the best we're gonna get for chit chat. Let's be real. We got too many cameras going.
I mean, you never know.
True, but yeah, Striker, I'm glad to hear your son's healthy. How's the sleep going?
Sleep hasn't been that bad. He's been sleeping until like 4 or 5 o'clock at night. So, or I guess in the morning.
That's pretty good. What time you get him down?
Yeah, 8:30.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty
We
good.
usually start bedtime around 8. Try to get asleep by 8:30, and yeah, he'll sleep until like 4-ish, and then diaper feeding, and then he's back at sleep until like 7. So
That's
he's
awesome.
sleeping well.
That's
Doesn't like
awesome.
to nap during the day though. That's been our big thing, is trying to get him to nap during the day, which he just refuses to do.
Yeah, swaddle tight, and this is really all I got. Swaddle him tight.
Man,
Yeah.
this is pretty
Yeah.
legit.
Full bellies and swaddle.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing the best we can.
Oh yeah, that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. Yep.
Right.
So I don't know if any of you guys have been listening to Dungeons and Daddies at all since Cole brought it up in the Discord, but Jesus fucking Christ, it's so funny. Like it's given me so
Yeah.
many ideas. Good ones, bad ones, questionable
good.
ones. Like there's so much that's just like wow.
Alter them.
If you have time for podcasts, I highly recommend it. It is so
Yeah.
funny.
Shelby is deflating.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
She has like a little bit of her head left.
Oh.
Find the
Aw.
hole, find the leak, plug it with duct tape.
Too
Good,
far
actually.
gone.
All right. Well, we're back to it now. You guys had just left the cobbler. What is Benji? Benji was getting the feed. What is Mir and Shelby doing?
I'm actually helping Benji.
Okay. He needs the
Mir
muscle, I'm
would
sure.
have hung back around the tavern.
Okay.
Stealing from people.
He probably is the one who took your shoe.
Fucking probably.
All right.
This mother.
Anything else from you guys?
I want to know how much it costs to feed.
8 silver.
8 silver. Okay. I kind of like look at Benji. I give him a smirk. I have an idea in my mind. I'm ready to go back to the inn.
Okay.
Benji is not ready to go back.
Oh boy.
It's nothing bad.
You say that now, and then I have to generate all sorts of shit to accommodate. No. All right, Benji, what's up? What you
Sounds
want to do?
about right.
He is just going to start walking around like the town square, just yelling out, "Does anybody need any help?"
Son of a bitch.
So you would first you would have to wander to the town square.
Yes, I want to wander to the town square.
Okay. So you eventually make your way to what looks like the town square. You see different vendors, traveling merchants, others. There's some stores lined up and around. You see cobbler. You see a shop that's labeled Torn's Wares.
Ooh.
Various other stores. You see people just in and out of these stores all throughout. You also see a weathered, older-looking man playing the lute, sitting on the floor with a hat in front of him that people are tossing copper into.
He would go about his original plan
Born to your witcher.
and just start loudly exclaiming, "Does anybody need any help? Magical heroes for hire. Does anyone need any help?"
Nobody really takes you up on that.
Then all is well in the world, and Benji is very happy.
Or they're just looking at you like you're crazy. Which is also likely.
And Benji is oblivious to that.
Okay.
He wanders back to the inn.
Okay. You guys all reconvene at the inn, take your dinner, whatever you want to do. I assume you're just gonna eat and call it a night.
Yep.
I would like to ask the barkeep for a glass of water and a spare pouch.
A spare pouch?
Mm-hmm.
Like
There's mischief.
what kind of pouch?
Something I could fit coin in.
I have this small cheesecloth sack. That's about it.
works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just here. I have no use for it.
Thank you. And I just toss a gold your way.
Yeah.
And
You adventuring sort.
Where does he
Just
do
like
this?
shakes his head.
I am going to put the 8 silver in the cheesecloth. And I'm gonna take a piece of my sash, like a little thread of it, pull it, and I'm gonna tie it around. And with the cup of water, I'm gonna dip the cheesecloth into it and have it sit there for a minute. And I'm gonna ask the barkeep to bring it up to my lovely, wonderful friend, who is so sweet with her words, Abigail's room.
Why?
I want to deliver it just like that
He just looks at you and goes, "Why? Why?
because
why?
it must be done. It must be done.
I'm not too sure I feel like this is going to cause some strife.
No.
seems
She'll
like-
know it's from me.
This seems like a rude gesture.
Was taught you can only be ever so kind until kindness is taken. And I am a
What?
very cheerful person, and my kindness is now given to someone else. I'm gonna give it to them with watery money. So if you could please bring it to their room, that'd be great. And she kind of just has like a little pouty face and upset. And she's like, yes, that's what I would like.
Okay, so from that sudden shift, are you trying to like intimidate?
No, just being a little bit more forceful.
Assertive.
Okay,
Mhm.
he looks unshaken by that. So make a persuasion roll.
18.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, he's just like, okay, that made no sense, but whatever. if it stirs some shit, that's on you.
It's fine. Thank you. I'm gonna make my way up to my room.
So everybody retires for the night, and several minutes after everybody, there's a knock in the hall on Abigail's door.
Again.
And it's a single knock. It's not continuous. It sounds lower on the door than what Chow's did.
Okay. How late is it? Like,
Oh,
is
I
she,
mean, it's like the sun is
time for her to be asleep, or it's
the
just
sun
nighttime?
is the sun is setting. Like, it's not dark yet.
Okay, cool. Okay. Abigail gets up off of the bed where she was sitting, and she exchanges a look with Cepheus, and then she goes to answer the door.
Okay, so you
She
open
sees
it. Yeah, you open it, and
Mhm.
there's the barkeep with a glass of water. Just, your friend, the one with the stuff on her face, the turtle thing. Here. And he's just, I don't know. Just you deal with it. And he hands you the cup of water with the cheesecloth sack of coins in it, and just gone. He goes back to his duties.
She takes the up from him, and she just closes the door, and she looks back at Cepheus. She's like, is this supposed to mean something? And the cat just looks at her, and she's like, I don't know. I don't know childish pranks. And she just takes it and sets it down on a little table, and she's like, okay, whatever that's about. And she just leaves it there. She doesn't care.
Okay.
Is the guy still singing in the center of the stupid town? Can she go see if he's still there?
Sure, if you want to go see.
All right. Has everybody actually gone to their rooms? She's not gonna know that.
Yeah. Well,
I
but
mean, you
she's-
don't
yeah,
see anybody, yeah.
She don't know. All right. She peeks out the hall. She doesn't see anybody. It seems a little quieter. So she leaves her room.
Okay.
And she goes back to the center of town where this guy is singing, or trying to play something. She watches him for a while, and she's just like, and finally she approaches him, and she's like, excuse me, what is it that you were trying to play?
1 second. Okay. Well, right now I'm just playing whatever tunes I can think of.
Well, may I make a request?
Sure, it's a little unusual for me, but why not?
I don't know if you know it, but my father used to sing it to me when I was younger. So I just thought perhaps, well, not that you're incredibly skilled, but skilled enough. And she starts humming a tune to him.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. He listens, and he's yeah, I think I can do that. He's just
Right.
he tunes up his lute a little bit and just Oh, there's an echo.
Yeah.
It's gone now. Okay. And he's just. You know, I actually know the first verse of this song if you want.
That's all right.
Okay, and he
Don't-
plays.
She plays.
Yep,
She listens
he
for a
pl-
little bit and she sings to herself.
Yep, he just sits there and he plays, and it's pretty similar to what you remember.
And so she listens to like the end of it. She doesn't remember like the last frame of it, but she remembers like the chorus at the end.
Okay.
And when he's done, she drops a gold coin into his like, hat or whatever,
Oh,
and she goes, "Thank you.
no,
That was
thank you.
lovely."
You realize, like, as you drop that coin, like he'd been watching you as you were humming along and all that. Just very well done. Seems you can carry a tune pretty well.
Well, thank you. She clears her throat. Well, do have a good night. Stay safe. And
Here's
she
what-
gets up
excuse me, before you leave,
yes.
I believe I saw you with at least one of your compatriots earlier. Are you travelers by chance?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. We are on our way to Ontiar.
That's where you are.
Wait, no, I thought we were still in Anans.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, we're in a non.
Yeah.
Retcon that.
Yep.
Whoopsie.
What type of magic is this?
Right?
What?
Is this like one of those traveling
Town is magic.
caverns?
Like as you correct him, you just hear out in the sky, just whoopsie. No, he's just like, well, on your travels, do be careful, stay alert. There's a group of bandits that have plagued the area. Several of the cities around here, and it doesn't seem to matter how many of them you take out. They just keep coming back.
Oh. Well, what do you... I'm sorry, I don't mean to take more of your time, and thank you very much for the warning, but do you have any idea what type of bandits? Are they just humans, or...
They look like humans, but the leader, I've seen him taken out more times than I can count. Hell, I took him out once, and he just comes back, looks unharmed.
Unharmed? And she just kind of does this little... Oh, that's peculiar. Do you remember what he looked like? Well, you must.
He looks to be about in his 30s. He's got long blonde hair, a scar across his face from his left eye down to the corner of his mouth. He's just got this real crooked smile. I'll never forget that. And he's got this piercing stare. It'll be hard to mistake him if you run into him. Just be aware. They like to set traps and ambush.
I see. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you very, very much. And I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
And she drops him a deep curtsy and leaves.
Okay.
And goes back to the inn.
As you walk away, you hear some rustling, and if you choose to look back, you see him just kind of pull out a piece of paper. It kind of looks like it might be a picture. He just kind of stares at it and just... That's it.
Yay.
No, it's just... He's looking at it all emotional like.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
All right, you
She
go back
goes
to the inn and
to-
retire for the night?
Yep.
Okay. It is a new day. Chow is awoken by knocking on his door.
My book.
And yes, it is the barkeep with your boots.
Thank you very much.
And they are custom fit to your foot. You slide them on and it fits like a glove. It's like your feet are getting a nice hug.
Oh, thank
The leather on them looks nice, and it looks like it might actually stand up to some stuff.
cool.
Yay.
Can I make them stream loot thief proof?
It's called get some money in your pocket. All right. So you guys all at one point or another wake up and come down for breakfast.
Beautiful.
Most of you are
I
sitting
bet-
together.
Okay.
I'm
Abigail-
just gonna sit at the
Abigail's
bar
the last one
like,
to come down.
table.
Okay.
Assuming I was
Still a bit
awake
loud.
early.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
just a little bit.
Let's see.
Excuse me.
Really? That's weird.
That's kind of good right there.
Like that's on like 1.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. So Abigail sees Chow at the bar, and she approaches him and she looks at his shoes. And she's like, "Well, I'm glad that they got here in time before we left. That would have been very unfortunate. I wouldn't have liked to stay any longer than we had to. I'm sure you would not like to either. How are they?"
They're perfect. Thank you again. And sorry for the inconvenience of wasting some of your afternoon time.
Well, I had nothing better to do, and it proved to be productive. But thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
No, it was not.
So what's on the agenda
Um,
for today?
Are the others downstairs?
Yeah, they're all sitting at
Is
a
everybody
table eating
downstairs?
breakfast.
I believe we all need to talk.
Okay.
So she approaches the group.
Yeah. Turn
She's just
around.
hoping like Chow is like, well, not hoping. She just assumes that he's following.
Yeah.
So she goes over there and she does the clearing of the throat thing.
Yes.
Hello.
Good morning. We need to talk about something that I found out last night.
But you were in your room all night.
I'm sorry, were you spying on me?
No, I just don't assume that you have a life. So where else would you be?
shouldn't Hold on, you assume one thing? You do realize the logic behind that makes no sense. It doesn't matter. The point is, I spoke to a gentleman last night, and he warned me that we should be wary of bandits between here and our destination. Well, our next destination of Antiar. She pulls out the map and she shows them where Antiar is.
I will look at the map this time
Okay.
and observe the map and make mental notes of the map.
Okay. So, if you study the map that you guys were given, it is the entirety of the continent of Crawferon. So you will be able to refer to the map on Legend Keeper at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
He says, so it should take us a few days to get there. We should have enough feed for the horses. But that's not the point. The point is, he said that there are bandits between here and there that we need to be wary of. And it does not appear to be just any bandits. He says, and I dare say I do believe him, that they have a very particular leader, and he seems to be unkillable.
That sounds like a potential ally.
Huh?
Did you ignore the part where I said bandits?
Bandits are just friends you haven't met yet.
Oh right, she turns to
What's
the rest
wrong
of the group.
with
She's
you?
like, well, he's stupid. So we need to be very wary of this gentleman. He says that he looks about in his 30s, he has long blonde hair, he has a scar from his left eye to his mouth. What else? And something about a crooked smile. He said we would know him when we saw him. He had apparently fought him himself, as had several other people, and it seems like he just doesn't die, and he seems to just keep coming back with no wounds. Also, and she looks at Mir, I don't know what all of your tricks are, but I am willing to admit what I am lacking, which is why we have so many different people here. They like to lay traps. So if any of you have any special skills, and she looks at Mir again, at, I don't know, detecting such things, perhaps you should take point. That last
Mir
part,
kinda
like she doesn't like saying, but she says it anyway.
Mir kind of sits back and says, finally taking use of my talents.
Who actually has a high perception?
Not me.
Where's that
Like a high perception.
Passive whiz?
Okay, yeah, who's got a high wisdom score?
Mine's just 15.
That was my dump stat.
10.
15.
I think, right?
I'm like not saving, just wisdom, right?
Yeah, just
Mhm.
wisdom. Okay, so this is player knowledge.
Oh.
Characters wouldn't realize this, but Abigail is actually going to be your best bet at finding those traps.
Damn.
But y'all got no idea. You think
terrible.
it's going to be the thief.
Yeah. Well, she thinks, yeah.
So, Abigail, you find yourself lacking. I'm not familiar with that sensation.
Are you sure? Because height should have been the first one that you noticed. Either way, we do have a problem. So, I shall be on my broom. The horses, however, are in quite some danger. I would hate for one of them to break a leg, because I think we all know what happens to horses when they break a leg.
Yeah.
She just leaves that hanging in the air. She doesn't actually know if they know that, but she's going to assume that they do because she considers it to be common knowledge.
You fixed their leg.
She stares at
Obviously.
mirrors. Right. Sure. Anyways, so we will need to keep a lookout. He did not say how far out of town they might be, so it's probably smart if we just stay vigilant the entire time, yes?
Agreed.
Unless anyone else has a different plan. I mean, we could always skirt around, but it seems like they're taking all of the main roads in between all the cities and towns. I'm not exactly sure how. I should have asked him, but they all seem to be targeted.
I mean, he
How
did
does this
say
guy know so much?
he did say
about all-
that
Said he fought them.
Yeah.
they just kind of harassed the area.
We don't know.
Okay.
So it could be Antiar, it could be any of the cities in that like section of Crawfron.
I say we go forward as planned. Nothing may ever happen.
That's true.
As long as we're on
Alright.
our guard, I don't see why it would be an issue.
Very well then. we will stick with the
All
plan.
right.
Whenever you are ready. Are there any other provisions you need to get before we leave? It will be some days before we reach the next town.
The cart is loaded.
This is a good point. Good point to check and make sure you have enough rations to get through the next couple days, enough ammo if you need it, all that.
Mir would like to get some more food to add to his knapsack, and he's gonna mix it in with the food that's already in there.
Whoa!
Like,
No!
Ew. What?
oh
Does
my
any-
god.
Do we see this?
Do you
Yeah,
just
do we
do
see
this,
this?
or do you do it sneakily?
No, just do it.
Okay, yes,
Do
you all
they-
see it.
Mir doesn't hide the fact that
Right.
he's hoarding food.
When he
Okay.
I'm
opens
gonna-
the sack, do we smell the rotting food?
Perception checks.
Oh my god. Just perception?
Yeah.
Straight up precision. 8.
8.
That plus
8.
4 is like a useless. That plus 6 is useless.
Okay. So, Carter,
Oh no, I got 16.
Shelby,
I'm sorry.
you guys.
Carter. Who the
I was
fuck is
reading-
Carter?
He's still Carter on Beyond or Roll 20. That's why I said that.
Benji.
Damn
you're
it, Benji.
16.
Okay, so Benji and Shelby, suddenly you are feeling very hungry.
Oh.
Oh,
But
Oh.
Abigail,
My
you
God.
you just smell something rank. And
Oh.
Chow, you're not really smelling it, but you're kind of disgusted by what you're seeing regardless.
Okay.
My
I'm gonna
god,
walk away
something
from him.
died inside there.
Does anybody want some?
Oh. She like walks away, just like dry heaving.
I'll take some.
Mir kind of scuffles through and finds something that doesn't look too bad and hands it to Benji.
and right now I'm just kind of like taking in what's going on. I'm over there picking my barnacles on my head, watching everything. Kind of like curious. I wonder what's gonna happen. Do I get some? Do I just sit here wait and see what Benji is gonna do, or what? Because it looks, it's weird, but it smells so good. I don't know. Like I'm hungry.
Well, life is an adventure and a feast, and the rest of y'all are fools, and he chows down.
Oh,
Oh my
Constitution
God.
saving throw right now.
Oh my goodness.
Constitution?
Yeah.
Oh god.
10.
You're not feeling too hot. You're chowing down and you're just like, it tastes off, but gotta do it. And he's just like, after it like starts settling in your stomach, you guys see it turn green, and you are poisoned right now.
Oh.
I'm
That mold-
resistant to
Alright.
poison.
Yeah, you're resistant to poison damage, I believe.
Yeah.
You can unless it says you're immune to the poison to being poisoned, you'll still take the poison effect.
Okay.
That mold definitely did not give you the penicillin to help with this. You are poisoned and vomiting in the corner.
Do I,
I have
realize
something
this?
for this, but I don't know where it's at.
Let me ask you this: did you see him start eating and then decide to join in?
I didn't join him,
Um,
but I did see him eat.
Okay, well, if you, I suppose that you would have to make that call before he realized he got sick.
Okay.
Would Shelby feel up to eating the same stuff he is, since she is suddenly hungry after smelling all that, or would she just let him have at it?
I'll give it a try, whatever.
Constitution saving throw, Shelby.
It's worth it.
13.
Yeah, no dice. You're not throwing up. You look somehow she looks green, like she wants to, and you are also poisoned.
Okay.
I guess Mir would probably also chow down on it, so let me join my friends.
Oh no! Oh, you
Jeez, what
are
is
suffering the
happening?
same fate as Benji. You are vomiting in the corner. Well, no, you're vomiting on the table, and you are poisoned.
I'm finger painting the vomit right now.
All right, you're taking a
Oh my
D4 of acid damage.
God.
Such a pretty color.
Yeah, it burns my finger a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Shelby takes 2
Alright,
points of acid damage. Oh my
I'm-
god.
After they take their damage, I would like to do something.
What?
Abby-
It couldn't be worse than what just happened. So
You drew pretty hard, guys, with whatever that was, but it's a pretty hard.
Go team happy.
Team not feeling quite so well.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Mir.
What you doing, Chow?
God.
Okay, so as I see them eat this disgusting food, and what are they throwing up and shit?
2 of them are, yeah. One's finger painting in it.
Alright. So I will walk up to I'll say Mir first and cast where is it at? Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
And then I will go to
What's that do?
Benji. I'll touch your shoulder. It says ends a disease or condition.
Sweet.
Blinding, deafening, paralyzed, or poisoned. So I'll touch Benji and do the same, and then I'll go around to Shelby and do the same. And then I'm going to walk back to Mir and I will say, can you please throw that disgusting bag away
You
so
know,
that this doesn't happen again?
as Chow was talking to Mir, Shelby, since I have the finger paint going on, I just boop him. I was like, thank you.
Oh.
Ew. Ew.
Oh my
Can
god.
we please fix this and go? Please? Can you clean yourselves up, please?
What's this?
Chow's-
What level spell is Lesser Restoration?
It's level 2. I have 2 slots, and then I get an additional level 2 for my feature.
Damn, he just burned all 3 of his slots saving you guys.
Yeah.
Three.
And you
What
just
a
got
great guy.
warned about bandits. And it's
Yeah.
warning.
Yeah. That just happened.
Mm.
You are a total sweetheart. Look at you.
All right, I could be that dick of a DM, but I guess we'll find out next time.
No.
Aww.
Lovely. We will leave off with you guys cleaning up your mess and heading out.
Come on, we could do another hour.
Heading out to stock up before you leave. No, because I'm fucking starving. I haven't had dinner
Nah,
yet.
I'm good.
I will say this though: as you are leaving the Dragonspire Inn, you hear someone call out, "Who threw a shoe away in my trash?"
Wow.
Fantastic.
And that is it for this week.
I love
Oh my god. All right. Let's see who we're going to raid. Who is live?
Awesome sauce.
That was great. That was fun. I didn't expect to ever have someone tell me they're going to finger paint with vomit, but whatever. Whatever.
So gross.
Whatever. I mean,
So gross.
it was a good moment. Whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm
That's it.
shocked.
Side quest for a pair of shoes.
That's a pair of shoes.
Right.
No. Cool.
Let's see. Where do we want to take? Let's take this over to someone new. I see.
I'm gonna play
I see
some
some. I
Apex.
see some fun overlays. So we're gonna go there. Just see what happens.
Let's do it.
Typing it in right now. Hold on.
Do it.
Boom.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, everyone.
Today
Let's-
Wednesday.
Let's go show someone new some love.
Hey.
Take it easy. Have a great night.
You know.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.